Sen.Dr.Alanrewaju Teluoso, a senator representing the Central Ogun State, and also a medical practitioner. I'm also the chairman Senate Committee on Health. I made sure that as far as I could go, I satisfied all the needs according to my capacity, as the individual needs of citizens of the senatorial district. And because of the situation of our economy, the work of the senator has been further enlarged. It's not a matter of you just saying you are introducing laws and so on. You now actually do the domestics. You pay school fees for the people, you pay their hospital bills, you put food on their table when necessary. And because of our kind of political life, you tend to always want to satisfy as many people as possible. And which is not supposed to be what we should be doing, but because of the way we have found ourselves in this country, that we need to continue helping the people that are in need. So we thank God that we are able to do that. And as far as our real work is concerned, which is that of introducing new laws, amending old laws, the sector where I've been placed to be the chairman, that's the health sector. We looked at the various laws of the country for the health sector, and we decided to amend a few and introduce new ones to ensure that our health sector improves. We did what we were supposed to do in terms of oversighting our hospitals, going around to see that whatever money that was appropriated for them to use, what they said they wanted to use it for, we tried to ensure that there's accountability. Of course, the funds were not coming as fast as expected because of the economic situation. But the little that was released to them, we monitored them closely to ensure that there's maximum effect. Also, we are trying to introduce laws that will make funding of the health sector more than what it is, and not relying on government alone. That's why we also introduced the amendment of the National Health Insurance Scheme, so that every Nigerian will be able to contribute a minimum towards a fund to support the health sector. Okay. Now that bill was passed by the Senate about 3 weeks ago, which now makes contribution to the health sector mandatory for every Nigerian living in Nigeria, so that all our primary health centers can become functional. So that if you are sick or you have any complaint health-wise, you can go to the nearest primary health center close to you. Today, people are just going to teaching hospitals, which is not supposed to be the case. That's why we have primary health centers that is closest to the people. It must be functional. It must be well served, so that the midwife, the nurse, or the health worker in charge of the health center will be able to have their basic minimum expense paid by the government. The indices that we are getting for the health sector in Nigeria is very poor. WHO tells us we are behind in many indices. And of course, I don't want to keep on repeating the same thing, but all the countries that have been successful in the health sector today, there's something common with all of them. They have good financing for the health sector. So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Let us first of all get our financing right. All our doctors are leaving the country because the salary can't be compared to where they are going. So we need to take some new dimension into how we look at the health sector. The doctors must be paid compared to our friends in other countries, so that at least let them be attracted back to Nigeria. So if we have to isolate the salary structure of the medical sector, we need to do it, because life without the health of the farmer cannot do agriculture. Without the health of the policeman, he cannot do policing. So before we give the police ministry money or give the military money, let us first of all take care of their health. So health must be isolated first of all, because it's common to everybody. Common to Ministry of Defense, common to the villa, common to everyone. So let us first of all make sure we get health right. Our forefathers had said a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. They know what they are saying. Okay. So the health must come first. We should take care of all the aspects of the category. The nurses must be taken care of properly. The pharmacists, not just doctors alone. The vision and what I would have loved to achieve is much more than I've achieved. Because all the things that one wants to have as achievement needs funding. So I am limited. On paper, I think I've achieved so much in terms of proposals. Okay, we propose to build this in the locality, we propose so many agriculture, everything. But it's just on paper in the book. Look at the budget, you see it there. But we haven't achieved it because it was not funded. So we have idea, but we don't have money. Definitely, I cannot leave the health sector. I mean, that doesn't mean I will be attending to patients. But I mean, with my exposure now, I can influence health financing in the right direction. I can influence my successors to do more than I've done. I can influence our donors to give more than they are given. So I can make myself useful in the health sector more than this, outside the Senate, because I have the knowledge now of how government works, and I know what are the obstacles. So I can be a good advocate for the health sector. Well, I can only pray that God should preserve the life of our president, to give him good health, to give him good people to work with him, people that will have the same vision as he has for Nigeria, because I know he has very good vision for Nigeria, and I know he means extra well for Nigeria. So, but he can't do it alone. So we need more people like Buhari around Buhari.